Republicans continue their ridiculous crusade to ban critical race theory, no matter how it makes them look and regardless of the consequences. Yesterday, Governor Sununu of New Hampshire lost 10 of the 17 members of his diversity council, including Representative Jim Maggiore. New Hampshire's Republican legislature passed a bill to ban critical race theory and systemic racism being taught in schools, and the governor signed it. In a letter to Governor Sununu, the resigned members wrote, "It should not be taken lightly that nearly every member of the council that is not part of your administration is resigning today, as we collectively see no path forward with this legislation in place." One of the provisions of the bill specifically focuses on the public education system and limits how teachers can speak about racism. In a way, it makes it easier for individuals to sue local schools or teachers if they discuss racism or critical race theory in class. The real danger in this bill, the council members note, is censorship. Teachers could be afraid of getting sued for simply telling the truth in their classroom. To put all of this in perspective, I am joined by Representative Jim Maggiore, one of the council members who walked out. Thank you for coming on the show, sir.
It's my pleasure.
Tell us your objection to this bill.
Thank you, Charles. Thank you for having me. My objection is a recap of exactly what you just said. When the council was formed back in 2017, it was to bring together groups across the state of New Hampshire to identify the challenges that they might be facing, to identify opportunities that we might have in this state to advance the issues that we have to make the New Hampshire more inclusive, to identify issues that create discrimination, that create challenges for people across our state. And now we have a bill signed by the governor almost immediately after the legislature passed it that, as you said, creates a censorship issue about any type of speech about the history of discrimination in New Hampshire, in the country, around the world. I just do not see how, as a legislator, that I can serve on a council and yet not welcome the discussion about discrimination. That's impossible to do. And the 10 of us who were appointed to the council all agreed in unison, we cannot serve under those circumstances. We cannot serve the people who trusted us to make a difference for them, who now find themselves at risk of censorship. That's absurd. We just could not do it.
What are your concerns about the teachers in particular? You know, these laws are being passed across the country. Someone will test these laws. Someone will drag a teacher into a courtroom and say, this person has broken the law by teaching whatever to my son, Johnny. Are you worried about that happening in New Hampshire?
Absolutely. The bill is very specific that you can teach as part of a broader curriculum the idea of discrimination, of those problems at the university level. But this specifically omits K through 12, which means all of those kids, K through 12, cannot be taught anything they can be taught something historical when it comes to discrimination, as long as it's part of the broader curriculum that you have. Now, Charles, help me define what is history. Is that so we can talk about something 100 years ago? Or can we only talk about something 50 years ago? Or wait a minute, maybe last year we can't talk about that, or we can talk about that? Or how if we subscribe to the idea that if we forget the past, that we're condemned to repeat it, here in New Hampshire, we can remember the past. We just have to ignore the present. Because apparently, historically, we can think about that, but we can't think about what's happening right now to make a change. And when a teacher sits and writes their curriculum out How are they going to do that without the fear of, like you say, Johnny's mom or dad knocking on the door saying, I object, and then dragging them to court?
It's so striking to me that the very same people who are complaining about cancel culture continue to go around and cancel actual teaching of history. And they seem to think that it will be better for their children to remain in darkness than to be, to be educated in the light of day with the facts of whatever the facts may be and whatever the teachers are teaching in those cases. Are you concerned that we are heading towards a future, a bifurcated future in which, whole swaths of kids will not be taught about racism at all by penalty of law, and others will?
That is exactly the path that this bill, and mind you, the budget. This was the budget that was passed that contained this language. The budget, not a standalone bill, which was, it was just stuffed into the budget. So yes, that's exactly the path that we are going down, because that's exactly the far extremists that wanted to stuff it in there, knowing that that's the only way that this stuff can pass in a state where that's exactly what's going to happen. You're not going to be able to advance these issues. You're not going to be able to have a full and frank discussion about the challenges that we face in a society, when what they're trying to do is say that you should not discriminate against people, and yet that's exactly what's happening. That's exactly what this language encourages, because teachers can't speak about it, and they will not under penalty of law.
I will fall back on the saying that has been repeated by many smarter people than me, which is, if my kids are old enough to experience racism, then your kids are old enough to learn about it. Representative Maggiore, thank you so much for joining me tonight. I really appreciate it. Your Black History Moment? You're welcome.